Welcome to part 3 of the Test Modeler QuickStart API tutorial. We have already created our project and have some API request modules that we're ready to build into our model. So what we're going to do in this session is we're going to create a model using some of our API requests, and we're going to use that to run some tests. So the first thing to do is to navigate to Modeler here. You'll see that as default, as part of your project, there is a scenarios folder, and we're going to create a new model here, login API, because that's what we're testing. I'm going to click create model. We then click on that to open it up with a blank canvas. Now we have our start and end blocks to link up all of our steps. I'm just going to test the one API request, which is our login. So navigate to that inside of our project explorer here. Project we're working inside of is the QuickStart API example. We have our login API request module there. Import that into our model. Click save there. See that a few things have been brought in automatically. A couple of parameters and values that we need to populate in order to test this API. We need to enter an email and to enter a password. Depending on if these two parameters are valid or invalid, we're going to expect a different end state, either success, which will be a 200 response, or error, which will be a 400 response. I'm going to link these up here, and then make a quick change to some of the test data inside of our model. The first data point that we're entering is email. Currently as default, this is set to this static value. I want to pass in this email here that's given to us in the website that we are testing against. So this is the email that I'm going to set. The same here for our password. We're setting values to our test data variables that have been created inside of our model, passed in. So you can see here we're going to pass in our email and our password, a response code 200 here, and for negative 400. For the invalid email, a name without any @ and for the invalid password, I'm going to set it to empty. We should be ready to go. So what we're going to do now is we're going to generate our tests. So as you can see here, we have 3 paths, which are different test cases that we're going to use to test our API that have been created. We could also do a quick relayout here. And now that I've got these, I can go ahead and I can execute these test cases. We click on run here, and we click automation code. You can see here that we've had our 3 tests executed. We can view each of the results in isolation. You can see here the status code that we got along with the token, and that the test passed. Similarly, you can see here, if we view the results, that we got a bad request because we were missing a password.